Hey, welcome to today's Daily Dose. I'm Eric Watson of Team Watson out of Bowie, Maryland, where we promote wealth, wellness, and wine. The wealth is all about promoting a wealthy mindset so we can live prosperous lives and pass on a financial legacy to our families and not worry so much about finances. Wellness is about keeping a close eye on the things that we put in and around our bodies so we can live long, healthier lives. And wine, just because we like to kick back and drink a good glass of wine from time to time, converse, and enjoy ourselves. So you can reach us on Wealth, Wellness, and Wine with Eric and Tammy Watson on our Facebook page or on my personal Facebook page at Eric Watson. And just give me a shout sometime and let me know what you think about our daily doses. All right. And I have to give, as I do every morning, have to give special thanks out to those who allow me to share. First and foremost to Reverend Franklin Morris of WVTC Radio, that's Victory Through Christ Radio, out of Chicago, Illinois, where he has a dynamic gospel programming. You can check him out on WVTCradio.com, or he has a Google app and an Apple app. So pull down the apps, check him out. He's doing big things in multiple countries and growing exponentially. Also have to give a special thanks out to my good friend and fellow Syracuse alum, Big Bubba Roland Grimes of Roland Grimes Media out of Suitland, Maryland, where he just transitioned studios. He's doing big things. He's about to go mobile. Check him out, watch him grow, and I think we're going to grow together. How about that? And like I have to say today, as I say every day, I am yet again blessed to be blessed on the most recent of the greatest days of my life. Today is the greatest day of my life because I was allowed yet again to get up, take yet another breath, walk amongst the living, but more importantly, share with each and every one of you, because I feel like it's truly a gift to be able to share, and hopefully someone will be positively influenced by something that I say today or in any day. So I truly feel that each and every day, if I can touch but one person, my job is done. So hopefully someone will get something out of this. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and turn to our daily dose for the day. And daily dose for the day is by a gentleman that many of you already know, Mike Tyson. And for those who do not know, he's an American former professional boxer who competed from 85 to 2005 and was the undisputed world heavyweight champion. And what Mike Tyson said was, discipline is doing something you don't want to do, but nonetheless doing it like you love it. I'm going to say it again. Discipline is doing something you don't want to do, but nonetheless doing it like you love it. And oftentimes when we try to reach goals or when we try to accomplish something, there are a lot of tasks involved in reaching our goals and getting to where we want to be that aren't necessarily things that we want to do. They may be things that are outside of our comfort zone. They may be things that are physically tiring. They may be things that are emotionally draining. But we understand that these are tasks. These are milestones. These are things that we need to accomplish on the way to our goals. So what do you do in a situation where you encounter situations or tasks like that in your life? What do you do? Do you give up? Do you complete the task, but you complete it as if you don't want to and as if you really don't want to be there or don't want to go through the motions of accomplishing that task? Or do you do it like you love it? Right? So you have to take on those type of tasks, those type of things that may be, again, out of your comfort zone. They may be things that are not very fun, and you just have to take them on, head on, and you have to love it. Because you understand that on the other side of that task, you are even closer to your goals, your hopes, your dreams. So you have to take on those things that you don't necessarily want to do, those things that may be stressing, those things that may be tiring, you have to take them on, and you have to love getting through them, because you realize that there is a greater good on the other side of accomplishment of those goals. All right. And that goes for anyone. If you have some type of fitness goal, you may not want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and hit the gym to accomplish that goal. It may be something that is tiring to you. It may be something that, you don't like getting up that early. You're not a morning person. You don't necessarily want to do it, but you have to attack it like you love it. And that's the discipline that you need to have to get to your goals. If you have business goals, and for those people that are on my team and those people that are in business, you have to go out and attack your weekly, your monthly goals. Some things that again, may be out of your comfort zone. You may not like talking to so many people in the course of a day. You may not enjoy maintaining a contact list and reaching out to so many people and getting so many no's and hearing no constantly until you hear that yes. That may be outside your comfort zone, but you have to attack that and love it. You have to enjoy what you're doing, and that is that discipline that will help you get to your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. That'll help you accomplish what you seek to accomplish. All right. So with that, as we do every day, I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say. Do you have some of those tasks out there that you don't necessarily want to you just don't you don't want to do them? It's just plain and simple. It's rough, it's hard, it's tiring, it's draining. You just don't want to do it, but you go out and attack it with a smile. All right, do you have any things like that? I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Did Mike Tyson get it right? Is he wrong? Should you just go through the tasks, not like you love them, act like you hate them, but just accomplish it anyway, or should you just quit? I want to hear what you have to say about Mike Tyson's quote. And I'm sure as a professional boxer and as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, he had to do a whole lot of training that he didn't necessarily want to do from day to day to get him to a point where he was on top of the world and on top of the boxing game. He had to do a lot of that training from day to day that he didn't necessarily want to do, but he attacked it like he loved it, because he knew that all the work that he put in, he knew that once he put all that work in and he got to where he wanted to be and he got beyond all that training, that it would put him in a situation where he could be world champion. And it did. It did. All right. So I want to hear from you. Let me know where you are on that. Did Mike Tyson get it right? Again, discipline is doing something you don't want to do, but nonetheless doing it like you love it. All right. And with that, I have to say thank you to everyone who joined me today. And again, I want to hear from you on Wealth, Wellness, and Wine with Eric and Tammy Watson on our Facebook page or on my personal Facebook page, Eric Watson. Just let me know what you think. And special thanks out to everyone that joined me today. Let me see who we have. And Anthony Fowler, thank you for joining me. Tanya Hazelhurst Dawkins, thank you for joining me. Another Syracuse alum. Thank you. Ali, and help me with the name. Send me a voice message with the pronunciation of your name, because I don't want to mess this up. Next time, I might mess it up this time, but Madawi, Ali Madawi. I hope I got that right. My wife, Tammy Watson, thank you for joining me. Maria Peoples, thank you for joining me. Another business partner right there. Pierre Cummings, thank you for joining me. Arden Barrett, I believe it is, thank you for joining me. Chancellor Howe, one of my fraternity brothers down there in Florida area. Hey, thank you for joining me, bro. Michael DeWeese Green, thank you for joining me. Charles Moore, thank you for joining me, bro. Mark Phipps, thank you. Alan Latney, another business partner, thank you for joining me. Jay Solis, A good friend from high school back in the day. Thank you for checking me out. Curtis Timberlake. Hey, brother. Thank you for joining me this morning. And Arden Barrett said, beautiful gentleman with a voice. Whatever that means. Okay. Naaman Reed, one of my fraternity brothers, 89 in the house. Thank you so much for joining me, bro. I appreciate you. And Gifted Gaddafi Mott, thank you so much for joining me this morning. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I wish each and every one of you a blessed and prosperous day. Until we meet again, bye-bye.